Greeks who want to stay in the euro took to Syntagma Square once more on Thursday. They are still the majority, but what price will they have to pay for a deal? All day, the Greek government worked on its proposal. Most are predicting it contains even more austerity. But despite that, Syriza politicians stuck to their defiant tone.
After two failed bailouts, we don't want to add a third bailout of tough austerity, suffering and deprivation of the Greek people, which will not give any prospect in the country.
And what of Greek hopes that some of their debts will be written off, a so-called haircut? More and more people say they need one, but Angela Merkel appears still to be taking a hard line.
I have said that a classic haircut is out of the question for me, and that hasn't changed between yesterday and today.
Away from the political posturing, the Greek economy is grinding to a halt. The weary lines at ATMs are a daily reality, but it goes much deeper. Take the olive business, one of Greece's biggest. It keeps the rural economy ticking over. There are over 500,000 olive growers. Greece is the third largest producer in the world, but hard times have been made worse by the bank closures. This olive grove just a few miles outside Athens is typical of the many tens of thousands of small-scale producers that make up the heart of the Greek olive oil industry. And these people are increasingly hard hit by the banking closure. Many of them have lost faith in the banking system altogether and are increasingly demanding cash for their crops. Chris Dimizas runs a medium-sized olive oil company. He says suspicion of the banks and the reliance on cash gives his business another month. After that, who knows?
Well, I think they're going to have a deal. Not a good deal for us. Not a good deal for us, but it will be like an oxygen. If we don't have an oxygen, a deal is oxygen. Otherwise, it will be worse than Monday.
Long gone is the euphoria of the referendum's no vote. It has been replaced with real anxiety, an awakening fear this country's economy is on the point of collapse, and Greece is approaching a defining moment in its history, in which the economic pain is likely to get worse before it gets better. Simon McGregor-Wood, Al Jazeera, Athens.